So I'm an artist, and living on Shoreham Beach was a major move for me, coming from Brighton. Being surrounded by water, by light, as a painter, it inspired me quite a lot. As a swimmer, I came from a swimming pool environment to live on Shoreham Beach with a baby. The best I could do was just get down to the beach, park baby on the beach and go for a quick swim. And that's when I fell in love with sea swimming. So I've always done daily practice in my art projects for myself, and swimming, yoga, meditation, those kind of things have crept in, woven together into daily practices. I then made a whole project about painting myself after swimming. And this came from my first winter of swimming, when I looked in the mirror and I visibly noticed that I looked different. It was really obvious. So I just took a small piece of paper and some watercolour, and I drew myself. And this developed into an everyday practice, daily practice of self-portrait painting. It was winter time, it was December 2019, and in fact another down day it was, and I thought, if only I could make something of the swimming that would come into my practice. I invited a friend round, and he sat in my kitchen and I painted him. It was his birthday, and I thought, I'll paint him and give him a gift. I never gave him that gift because it became the first one of many portraits of fellow swimmers. When I did this particular portrait, the first one, I noticed not only was there the swim that cheered me up, there was the conversation that cheered me up, and there was this interaction between the two of us that was linked by swimming. And then I thought of all the other people that I'd met through swimming and how we come from different backgrounds, but we share this connection of swimming. We share a love of it, and maybe a certain madness, a certain risk-taking, a certain adventuresomeness, whatever it is. And I thought, wouldn't that be amazing to just keep doing it, keep inviting people into my space to cheer me up, to talk about swimming or to have a cup of tea, whatever it is. But meanwhile, I'm making paintings, I'm looking at them, I'm paying attention. When COVID came, everybody had to swim by themselves. We lost all of that connection. But it became so obvious and so important over the following year through 2020 that so many people had fallen in love with swimming. It was the one activity that everybody could do. It was free. We could go on our own. We could go in small groups, and it just grew and grew and grew. So when I came back to the project in 21, I opened this out to anybody and everybody, word of mouth, and the idea spread. So I would meet people on the beach, people I didn't know. It became an outdoor project, which added to this beautiful, serendipity. It was this urgency. There we were, huddled on the beach, sometimes in really freezing cold conditions, after our swim, with me painting them, and we were both talking. I recorded the whole project in video and audio, as well as through the painting. And it's just a beautiful document of time and togetherness with these two people. I'm one of them in each one, but it also feels just about two people to meet and swim and talk. And I did that for 6 months and painted 70 people. So these 70 swimmers were exhibited in various locations in Shoreham and Worthing, and ended up, I blew them up to larger prints, weatherproof prints, so they were from 12 centimetre square original paintings. They were blown up to 80 centimetre square, and the process of that was in itself very exciting. These tiny spontaneous marks, watercolour, so the salt, I would use the salt from the sea. The seawater of that swim day would be used in the painting, and it crystallises. So that would all be evident in these enlarged paintings. And they were shown on a disused shelter, an exhibition space on Worthing seafront. The first time my work has been so public, no gallery doors to walk through, just there for everybody. And they were there for about 4 months, I think. So many people saw them and commented on them, and it really brought that celebration of the sea and community. And the self-portraits still continue to this day.